to this year's coaches, players, and fans. Go Mohawks from the administration, staff, and students at the Piggott School District in Piggott, Arkansas.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people in all our locations, this is home. Apply online today. It's easy. From our family to yours. Welcome home. First National Bank.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
The Cooter R4 School District Administration, Board of Education, staff, and students are proud of this year's Wildcat teams and wish continued success and all the best. Congratulations from Superintendent Clay Snyder, Board President James Lynn, Vice President Brandon Neal, and Board members Stuart Robinson, Robert King, Andy Barnes, Brittany Brody, and Nick Farrow, who encourage you to support this year's team. Go Wildcats from the Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suits, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suits, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Harold Bibbs & Sons Trucking is a family-owned and operated trucking company that's been in business for over 50 years. Harold Bibbs & Sons Trucking is known for treating their customers and drivers like one of the family. Right now, you can join their team. Bibbs Trucking is looking for drivers. Call today for more information. 573-888-7202. Harold Bibbs & Sons Trucking in Hornersville is so proud of the local youth and wishes the Senath Hornersville Lions the best of luck.
Welcome back once again as we get ready for our next matchup between 4-seed Cooter and 5-seed Gideon. So I have to update our scoreboard. So if you are watching the live stream, so as our final score from Campbell and Piggott, 72-40 is 1-seed Campbell knocking off 8-seed Piggott in the opening round. Campbell going to the winner's bracket, Piggott falling to the consolation bracket. And our Thursday schedule is just about set. One more game to go before we have our entrance and where they're at. But on Thursday at 4:30, it'll be 8-seed Piggott taking on the loser of our next matchup between Cooter and Gideon. 6 o'clock on Thursday, 1-seed Campbell taking on the winner of our next matchup. And at 7:30 on Thursday, day 3 of the Senath Hornersville Christmas Tournament, 2-seed Senath Hornersville, the host, taking on 3-seed Delta C7 to determine who will be in our matchups on Friday, as the 7th place game starts at 2:30 on Friday right here from Senath Hornersville High School. Then at 4 o'clock, the Consolation Championship. At 5:30, it'll be the 3rd place game, and then around 7 or 7:30, it'll be our championship game here in the Senath Hornersville Christmas Tournament. And again, one more matchup for you tonight, 4-seed Cooter, 5-seed Gideon, when we come back right after this.
All right, listen up, folks. It is our Slay the Competition inventory reduction event. Whether you're in the market for a new set of wheels or a pre-owned gem, we've got something that'll have you singing jingle bells all the way home. So don't be a Grinch. Head over to jp-aig.com Stalk me on social media or come down to JP Ford Nissan right here at Exit 67 in Blytheville. We'll have hot coffee and a mistletoe ready for you. You better hurry before these deals are slayed away.
The Delta C7 School District supports high school sports and sends best wishes to the Delta C7 Chargers. Good luck, team, from Superintendent Dr. Ben Johnson, Principal Brad Sneed, Assistant Principal Alex Morgan, Board President Kelly Wilkerson Delenti, Vice President Mike Tidwell, Secretary Sam Rittenberry, Treasurer Robert Lebo, and members Matt Hood, Jonathan Thrasher, and Chris Young. Good luck to the Delta C7 Chargers, coaches, and players from the board, administration, staff, and students of the Delta C7 School District in Deering, Missouri. Piggott Community Hospital is here to serve the community with 24-hour emergency care and hospital services for the residents of Clay County, Dunklin County, and beyond. Piggott Community Hospital, combined with Piggott Health System, can provide personalized care that's close to home, with clinics in Campbell and Rector and home health offices in Piggott, Campbell, Corning, Rector, and Kennett. Piggott Community Hospital and Piggott Health System, a supporter of high school sports throughout the area.
Moss Electric in Hornersville is a proud supporter of the Senath Hornersville Lions and wishes them the best of luck in the tournament this week. Moss Electric, providing electric motor sales and service, is family owned and has been serving the area for 45 years. Give them a call at 573-737-2834. Moss Electric on Highway 164 in Hornersville.
Farmers Union Gin in Senath understands it takes hard work and dedication to be successful in farming. No single segment of our economy does more for our standard of living than agriculture. Farmers Union Gin in Senath would like to take this time to recognize area producers for their commitment and dedication to the industry. Farmers Union Gin in Senath, serving the Boot Heel since 1988. Call today, 573-738-2621. Farmers Union Gin, proud to support our area youth.
The human body is capable of the extraordinary. As well as the not so extraordinary. No matter your skill, restore your peak performance with the Orthodox, a dream team of orthopedic surgery. Get back in the game with the Orthodox at NEA Baptist.
Wilson Trucking Company in Campbell has been serving the agricultural community for 30 years and helps keep the local economy rolling as they haul grain, fertilizer, and rock wherever it's needed. If you are in need of a dependable hauler, give them a call at 573-276-4304. Wilson Trucking Company is located on State Highway H in Campbell. Wishing all the area teams good luck in the tournament this year. Wilson Trucking Company.
What are you doing? I'm the skinny Santa. I'm taking a nap. Well, you look like a nut. I am a nut. All these recliners are 20% off. 40% off all our grandfather clocks. All wall art in stock, half price. 22% on all our dining room and dinettes. These great deals won't last. Come get them now. At the holiday home of the Skinny Santa, where great deals happen every day. Hubbard and Oak Furniture, Blytheville, and Osceola.
Welcome back once again to day 2 of the Senath Hornersville Christmas Tournament. Our final game of the night. Final of 3 games we have for you today. It'll be 4 seed Cooter taking on 5 seed Gideon. Our starting 5 for each team. For the Gideon Bulldogs, it'll be Hayden Lacewell getting the start. Jacob Plunkett. Braden Knapp with the start. Drake Montgomery. And Landon Weaver. The start for Gideon. For the Cooter Wildcats, Jack Watkins. Rice Lynn. Bryson Green for the start. Jaden McLevain. And Jaden Mathis. start for the Cooter Wildcats. So for the Bulldogs, Lacewell, Plunkett, Knapp, Montgomery, and Weaver. For the Cooter Wildcats, Watkins, Lynn, Green, McLevain, and Mathis. Hayden Lacewell, the senior. Well, square up across from Bryce Lynn, the junior for the Wildcats. Final game of the night. 2 games under our belt. We'll talk about those as we go throughout this broadcast. There's the whistle and the tip. And Cooter Wildcats control the opening tip-off here. Mathis will bring it up the floor. Hands it off to McLevain. McLevain back to Mathis. Mathis driving, and he'll draw a foul from Landon Weaver. Wildcats will inbound from the baseline here. Short end of the court. Watkins inbounds to McLevain. McLevain can't get the shot to fall. Lacewell the rebound for the Gideon Bulldogs. Plunkett bring it up the floor. Driving. Lacewell takes it back out to Knapp. Braden Knapp now was looking for Montgomery under the hoop, but nobody there. It goes out of bounds and will be Wildcat basketball to inbound here. Lynn inbounds to McLevain. McLevain run the offense for the Wildcats. Mathis with it on the left wing. Gives it to McLevain for 3. Can't get it to fall. High rebound, and Plunkett comes away with it. Landon Weaver for 3 from the corner. Can't get that to fall. Montgomery, rebound, puts it back up. Can't get that to fall. Rebound to the Cooter Wildcats. That is Bryson Green with the rebound. Mathis with it on the right wing. Mathis driving now. Pulls up at the elbow, pushes in. Shot is up and in. First points of the game. We're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Buchanan and his Gideon Bulldogs. Already 6:50 left to go in the first. They trail 2-0 to Cooter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
DeWitt Auction Company's annual Kennett Farm Machinery Consignment Auction is Monday, January 27th at 9 a.m. at the new location at the intersection of US 412 and State Highway Y, just south of Kennett. Call now for early consignments. Loaders will be available starting on January 2nd. For more information, call Jack Hollifield at 870-926-4173 or Jason Lynn, 573-717-0758.
Welcome back. Gideon inbounds trailing 2-0. 6:45 now to go in the first. Plunkett to Lacewell in the front court. Hands it off to Knapp. Knapp voids the trap. Picks up the dribble now. Gives it off to Lacewell. Lacewell now will dribble through the double team. Weaver. Plunkett on the baseline. Plunkett pushes in. Now Montgomery. He drives. Shot blocked by Green. And a block foul called on Jaden Mathis. Montgomery at the free throw line for 2. Actually going to say it was on the floor. Montgomery will take the inbound. Puts it in for 2. We're tied at 2. So foul not on the shot. Mathis driving. Hands it off to Green. Green goes up. That's blocked by Montgomery. Lacewell with the rebound. Hands it off to Weaver. Plunkett on the right wing. Plunkett through heavy traffic, pushing in. Knapp driving now. Cross court to Weaver. Weaver picks up the dribble. Up top now to Lacewell. Lacewell. Weaver for 3 from the right wing. No good. Tipped by Plunkett, but into the hands of Green. They'll hand it off to McLevain. McLevain will bring it up the floor. Jack Watkins for 3. Short off the rim. Lacewell now will have it. Knapp will bring it up the floor for Gideon. He'll run the offense this time. Weaver on the left side. Plunkett baseline. Plunkett pushes in. Floater good for 2 for Jacob Plunkett. Gideon a 4-2 lead now. McLevain, top of the key, hands it off to Lynn. Rice Lynn for 3. Knocks it down. Coach Mathis wanting the foul on that one as well, but Not doing there. Weaver, Montgomery, Plunkett. Waits for the defender to go by and puts it in for 2. Back and forth action here. 6-5. Coach Mathis now wants to call a timeout. Talk things over with his team with 5:02 left to go in the first as they trail 6-5. We'll be back after this.
Running a farm isn't just a job for Jason and Amber Chandler. With Chandler Farms, it's a way of life. From cultivating the rich Missouri soil to nurturing their crops, Jason and Amber put their heart and soul into every harvest. Being proud members of the community, Chandler Farms is all about giving back. They're strong supporters of the Senath Hornersville Lions because once a lion, always a lion. Chandler Farms in Senath, proudly rooted in the community, proudly supporting the Lions.
Welcome back once again. Senath Hornersville Christmas Tournament Day 2. Final game of the night. Cooter inbounds, trailing 6-5. Green with it up top. Hands it off to Mathis. Mathis the long 3 from the wing. That's a little short. Montgomery the rebound for Gideon. Lacewell will bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Up top to Knapp. Back to Lacewell. Back to Knapp. Now Weaver. Plunkett, baseline. Montgomery in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Green the rebound for the Wildcats. Hands it to Lynn. Lynn to McIlvain now. McIlvain driving, but Raiden Knapp will be called for the foul. His first, team second here in the first frame. Wildcats inbound from the baseline here. Sykes inbounds, trying to get it inbound. Gets to Mathis in the corner. Mathis try to dribble out. Green with it in the lane, and now we're going to have a foul. Again by the Bulldogs. Their third here in the first. That is Knapp once again. Quickly 2 fouls for Raiden Knapp. Alex Sykes into the ball game for the Wildcats. We'll take it out. And the inbound will go to Bryson Green in the corner. Bryson trying to push in on the baseline. Hands it off to McIlvain for 3 from the right wing. Finally, in the 3 ball to fall. Gives Cooter the lead once again, 8-6. Plunkett all the way in, ties it up. Mathis on the right wing now. McIlvain up top, thought about the long 3. Decided against it, now Mathis. Mathis hands it off to Rice Lynn from the elbow. Shot is up and in for 2. 2-point lead for Cooter now. Full court pressure here. Plunkett to Lacewell. Lacewell going all the way in. Jumper's too strong. Montgomery pushes in. It's up and in, and he'll go to the line, try to convert a 3-point play here. That is Sykes picking up the foul. Cooter second here in the first quarter. We're tied at 10. 3:28 to go in the first. Montgomery from the free throw line here. And Gideon has the lead once again, 11-10. Back and forth action here in this one. Our final game of 3 for you today. McIlvain now on the right wing. Driving. Alex Sykes for 3, knocks it down. 2-point lead for Cooter now, 13-11. Plunkett trying to get around double coverage. Now ball free, Plunkett picks it up. Lacewell, right wing. Montgomery underneath the basket, puts it in for 2. Montgomery a definite height advantage down there in the lane. Tied up once again, this time at 13. McIlvain the long 3 this time. 3-point lead for Cooter. Plunkett to Knapp. Knapp to Lacewell. Lacewell to Weaver. Weaver to Plunkett on the baseline. Plunkett, jumper, no good. Green the rebound for Cooter. Trying to get around Braden Knapp. Green will bring it up the floor now. Mathis with it. Pulls up for 3. Leaves it short. Green the rebound. And Plunkett takes the worst part of it. But he's going to get called for the foul, it looks like. His first, team's 4th here. In the first, 2:24 left in the first quarter. Green out of the ball game. Jaden Simmons in. Also, Lance Lucy into the ball game as well. Sykes to inbound, gets it into Mathis. Now Lucy with it. Sykes for three. That ball was blocked in the air by Lacewell. Simmons with it. Now struggle for the basketball. It's Grissom in the ball game for the Bulldogs. He gets a hand on it. Braden Knapp now to Drake Grissom. Now Weaver, far side. Weaver driving now. Hands it to Lacewell. Lacewell back to Weaver. Grissom looking for Lacewell, but now we'll kick it out to Braden Knapp. Back to Grissom. Back to Weaver. Weaver for three, this time from the left side, and we are tied at 16. Lucy up the floor with it very quickly. Lucy driving, looking for Simmons. Simmons off the glass for two. Knapp on the inbound, trying to get around Lucy, now trying to get around the pressure. Tipped out. Knapp picks it up. Weaver with it now. Weaver trying to get in the front court, and he stepped out of bounds as he was going up the floor. That'll turn it over to Cooter. 1:20 left here in the first quarter. Cooter out front, 18-16. Man, what a back and forth quarter to start this ball game. Lucy now. That is Sykes on the right side. Back to Lucy up top. Mathis. Sykes once again for three. This time gets around Lacewell, but the shot's off the mark. Gideon Bulldogs with the rebound. Knapp to Weaver. Back to Knapp up top. Back to Weaver. Weaver for three from the right side this time. That is no good as it bounces, goes out of bounds. Wildcat basketball to inbound. Length of the floor here with 54 seconds left in the first. They laid it by two, 18-16. Simmons hands it off to Mathis. Mathis the long three, and it's nothing but net. 5-point lead for Cooter, the biggest lead for either team so far. And stolen away by Simmons. Now tipped out by Weaver. Out front to Montgomery. Montgomery slams it in, and he's fouled on the shot. Mathis picking up the foul. Montgomery at the line for one here. It's up, and it's in. He converts the three-point play. 10 points for Montgomery here in the first quarter. 2-point lead now for Cooter, 21-19. 20 seconds to go in the first. Lucy was looking for Simmons, and it goes out of bounds. I'm going to say off the Wildcats. Bulldog basketball to inbound. Length of the floor here. 17 seconds left in the first. Weaver takes the inbound. Gives it back to Knapp. Now to Lacewell. Lacewell looking for help. Back to Knapp once again. Knapp through heavy traffic. Back to Lacewell. Final seconds here. Montgomery, right wing. Montgomery pushing in. Montgomery's shot, no good. Lynn with the basketball, but no shot here. Cooter will take a 21-19 into the second quarter, which will start when we come back right after this.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers and the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
Welcome back as we start the second quarter. Bulldogs start with the basketball. Knapp takes it in the back court. And they do get it in the front court now. Lacewell, and we're going to have a charge as Lacewell dropped the shoulder and pushed forward, and he's going to get called for it. It happened right in front of the official. turn it over to the Wildcats. Lynn inbounds to McIlvain. McIlvain up the floor with it. Mathis, top of the key. Mathis trying to get around Weaver. Weaver is going to tip it out of bounds, and it will be Wildcat basketball to inbound. Jack Watkins will take it out. And the inbound will go to McIlvain. McIlvain trying to get around Braden Knapp. Knapp not giving him any breathing room. Now McIlvain driving. Shot high off the glass, no good. Tipped out, and Plunkett comes out of the pack with it for the Bulldogs. He'll pull up as no help there. And a foul called on McIlvain. His first. Weaver inbounds to Knapp. Now to Lacewell. Lacewell back to Knapp. Weaver on the right wing. Back up top to Knapp. Now to Lacewell on the left side. Plunkett driving the baseline. Tries the reverse. It's no good. McIlvain. Mathis the three shot. No good. Short off the rim. Kicked all the way out. Now McIlvain the long three. Airballs it, and it goes out of bounds. Bulldog basketball going back the other way. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Mason Evans checks in as Lacewell will get a breather. Braden Knapp will bring it up the floor, run the offense for Gideon here. Gideon has been playing some good basketball, but I think still looking for their first win on the season. Playing some teams close so far. Evans now picks up the dribble, gives it up top to Knapp. Now to Weaver on the right side. Weaver dribbles to the corner. Now we'll kick it back up top to Knapp. Evans on the left wing this time. Back up top to Knapp once again. Back to Evans. Back to Knapp once again. Plunkett in the corner. Rice Lynn not giving him any room there. Now Knapp. Dribble back up top near midcourt. Get some separation. Plunkett running baseline. Lays it in off the glass. Tied at 21 now. Approaching 6 minutes to go in the first half. McIlvain, top of the key, hands it off to Lynn. Lynn driving. Shot is blocked, and a foul. He'll go to the line for two. That will be Plunkett picking it up. His second, team second here in the second. Rice Lynn at the line. Nothing but net on the first free throw. 6 points for Rice here in the first half. And the second free throw good for Rice with the Y. 7 points for Rice. 2 point lead for Cooter, 23-21. Under 6 minutes to go here. Knapp to Plunkett. Plunkett through heavy traffic. Now Montgomery pushes in for two. Tied up once again. McIlvain brings it up the floor for the Wildcats. Lynn to Watkins to McIlvain. Wide open under the goal. Spin move. Too strong off the glass. Montgomery the rebound for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs looking to take the lead once again on this possession. Knapp crosses into the front court. Evans now with it. Back up top to Knapp. Weaver on the left side. Back up top to Knapp once again. Swinging it around. Evans driving. Now looking for Plunkett to Weaver on the left side. Back up top to Knapp. He'll pull up for three. Tries to bank it in off the glass. Watkins, the rebound for Cooter. Plunkett steals it as Watkins tries to get it to McIlvain, and now Plunkett fouled by Watkins. Plunkett to the line for two. First foul for Watkins, second team foul for Cooter here in the frame. Both teams with two fouls. First shot from Plunkett is in there. Sykes and Simmons in, Green and Watkins out for Cooter. Second shot from Plunkett is on the way. Bounces in and out. Simmons with the rebound. Cooter trailing by one now, 24-23. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. McIlvain will bring it up the floor on the offense for the Wildcats. And a block foul on Simmons. Moving screen. Green will get back in as Simmons, I believe, is going to be pulled out of there. Bulldogs inbound with the lead, 24-23. 4:45 to go in the first half here. Knapp picks up the dribble to Weaver on the left side. It's Wildcats 2-3 zone here. Plunkett driving in. Loses a handle on it, but saves it. Gets it to Weaver, who gives it to Montgomery. Plunkett, a nice move under the goal with the reverse. Lays it up and in. 3-point lead for Gideon here, 26-23. Lynn, top of the key, uses the screen. Jumper at the elbow is good for 2. 9 points for Rice Lynn. 1 point lead once again for the Bulldogs. Weaver looking for Plunkett. Plunkett going to try it again. This time passes it away. Knapp picks it up before it's a backcourt violation. Weaver on the left side this time. Back up top to Braden Knapp. Back to Weaver. Plunkett in the corner. Montgomery pushing in. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. Tipped in the air. Green the rebound. Mason Evans and Jacob Plunkett tangle up into each other. Shot from Sykes is off the mark. It is out of bounds after it hits the rim on the three-point attempt. Goes out of bounds. Bulldogs inbound, leading 26-25 here. 3:35 to go in the first half. Weaver left side. Montgomery. Plunkett going to try it again. Shot is no good. Sykes with the rebound, hands it off to McIlvain. Cooter up the floor with it. Rice Lynn, top of the key. Sykes. Rice Lynn for 3 and a foul. Jacob Plunkett, his third. Team's third here in the second. Rice Lynn at the free throw line for 3 free throw attempts this time. Plunkett standing right in front of his bench. Pretty sure he knows he's coming out of the ball game for a little bit here. Rice Lynn misses the first free throw. Makes the second one. As he's now in double digits with 10. Lacewell in for Plunkett as Plunkett checks out. And Rice Lynn makes the third free throw attempt. And we have a timeout on the floor with 3:17 to go in the first half. Cooter with a 1 point lead, 27-26. We'll be back right after this.
For more than 8 decades, Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Cooperative has been the trusted provider of reliable, secure, and cost-effective electricity for our community. Now, they've added Pemiscot-Dunklin Fiber, a cutting-edge fiber optic network delivering lightning-fast gigabit internet and crystal-clear phone services. Experience the epitome of customer care with our dedicated local representatives, now located on Kennett's North Bypass and Riggs Street. Discover more at pdec.coop. Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric and Pemiscot-Dunklin Fiber, your gateway to connectivity and excellent service.
Welcome back once again. 3:17 left to go in the first half. Cooter with a 1 point lead, 27-26. Bulldogs inbound. Coming up the floor here. Knapp will bring it up the floor and run the offense for Gideon. Evans on the left side. Back up top to Knapp. Knapp looking inside. Montgomery shot off the glass too strong. Lacewell puts it back in. First points of the game for Hayden. 1 point lead for Gideon. Mathis on the right wing now. Mathis looking for Lynn. Lynn for 3. No good. Kicked out. Weaver with the rebound. Dribbles in the front court. Knapp with it up top now. Evans, top of the key. Lacewell. Lacewell to Weaver. Back up top to Evans. Evans will back up. Knapp on the left wing. Knapp running the baseline. Shot up and in off the glass. First points for Knapp. 3 point lead now for Gideon. Their biggest lead of the night, 30-27. Sykes with it on the left side. Mathis up top. Rice Lynn on the right side. McIlvain Mathis once again as Cooter swinging it around here. Sykes now to McIlvain once again. Now Coach Mathis switching things up. McIlvain driving in. Shot blocked by Montgomery, out of bounds. Stay Cooter basketball here. Lucy will check in. McIlvain will check out for the Wildcats. Simmons will check in as Green checks out for Cooter. Sykes will inbound for the Wildcats. Inbound goes up top to Mathis. Mathis will back up and reset the offense here. 1:40 to go in the first half. He drives, shot up and in for two for Jaden Mathis. 1 point lead for Gideon, 30-29. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Good matchup here to end the night for you on day 2. Knapp on the right wing. Lacewell at the free throw line. Jumper too strong, no good. Jaden Mathis the rebound for Cooter Wildcats. Long three-point attempt is off the mark. Goes out of bounds. No good. Mathis wanting the foul. Not happening. Montgomery inbounds to Knapp. Knapp will bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Approaching a minute to go here in the first half of this one. Evans looking for Lacewell. Lacewell pushing in. Block foul on Jaden Simmons on the Wildcats. His second, team's fourth. They're in the second quarter. Lacewell at the line for 2 free throws here. First shot from Hayden Lacewell. In there. 3 points for Hayden, a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. 31-29 here. Under a minute to go in the first half. And the second one's good. That's both of them. 3-point lead for Gideon here, 32-29. 50 seconds to go in the first. Mathis with it. Tries to get around Weaver. Weaver goes around the screen. And we're going to have, I believe, a charge this time on Landon Weaver. He did plow right over Simmons that time. His second, team's fourth here in the first half. Knapp checks out as Drake Grissom checks in for Gideon. Cooter on the offense here. Montgomery. Mathis looking for Simmons on the baseline, but pass was out of his reach. Montgomery will bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs this time. Goes Kissinger into the ball game. Montgomery going to stand there and dribble. Gideon setting up one shot here. And Drake Grissom almost lost it. Lacewell now. Montgomery driving the baseline. And we're going to have a travel called on Montgomery as he comes flying in. The official waves off the shot that was made. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Cooter down by 3, 32-29. Mathis with it. Final seconds. Driving to Simmons. Off the glass. Too strong. Can't get it to fall. Gideon with a 3-point lead as we go to the half. 32-29. We'll take a break and total up the stats for each team. Come back right after this.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Senath is the leading area supplier of fertilizers, seed, and crop production products. They are dedicated to helping area farmers grow the best crops possible. The Nutrien Ag Solutions team provides industry-leading analysis, solutions, and advice to help farmers get more from every square inch of their farm. Profit from their experience at Nutrien Ag Solutions, 500 North Main in Senath, and online at nutrienagsolutions.com. Nutrien Ag Solutions, a proud supporter of the Senath Hornersville Lions.
Senath Hornersville School District C8 is committed to the education of all of our students as well as their safety and well-being. It takes all of our departments to make our school great. teachers, curriculum, technology, transportation, maintenance, custodial, food service, secretarial, administration, as well as other support staff. Along with community support, together we all make Senath Hornersville School District a great place to work and attend school. Once a Lion, always a Lion. Best of luck for a successful season from the entire staff.
The Campbell R2 School is proud to help sponsor the live video stream of the tournament this year. At the Campbell R2 School District, they are committed to preparing every student for success through learning and working together. Campbell School is proud to be listed as one of the top schools in Missouri by U.S. News and World Report. Good luck, Camels, from everyone at the Campbell R2 School District.
This holiday season, Jamerson Farms wants to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. As proud supporters of area youth and the Senath Hornersville Lions, we're dedicated to helping our community thrive. From Tim and Veronica, Aaron and Jessica, and Jack and Haley, we're grateful for the opportunity to serve this incredible community. Let's celebrate the season of giving with gratitude, joy, and hope for the year ahead. Good luck, Lions. Once a Lion, always a Lion.
The administration, school board, staff, and fans would like to wish the Gideon Bulldogs the best of luck in the tournament this week. On the field, on the court, or in the classroom, the Bulldogs will always give it their all. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication. Go bring home this championship. Good luck, Gideon Bulldogs, from the administration, school board, staff, and fans this week. Go Bulldogs!
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
Welcome back once again. We are at the halfway point in our final game of day 2 here, and 4-seed Cooter trailing 5-seed Gideon 32-29 here at the halfway point. Breakdown for the Cooter Wildcats. Rice Lynn in double digits with 11 points. Jaden McLevain with 6. Jaden Simmons with 2. Alex Sykes with 3 for the Wildcats. And Jaden Mathis rounding it out with 7 for Cooter. Rice Lynn, the only shooter from the free throw line for the Wildcats in the first half, and he is 4 of 5 in the ball game for the Gideon Bulldogs. Hayden Lacewell with 4 points. Jacob Plunkett in double digits with 11. Braden Knapp with 2 for Gideon. Drake Montgomery, 12 points in the first half, leading all scorers, 10 of those coming in the first frame alone. And Landon Weaver rounding it out with 3 points for Gideon. Gideon shooting 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Close game like this, it could come down to who makes the most free throws by the time we finish it out here, as we still have a full half to play. Again, Gideon out front 32-29 here at the halfway point. We'll have the start of the second half when we come back right after this.
Real old-fashioned Southern Pit barbecue. That's what brings people back to Dixie Pig Restaurant in Blytheville. And folks have been enjoying those pig barbecue sandwiches since 1923. Try their pork plate with baked beans, potato salad, and Texas toast. Or choose a delicious rib plate with the freshest ingredients, flavor, and superior quality that makes the Dixie Pig everyone's favorite place to go. The Dixie Pig is open Monday through Friday at 701 North 6th Street in Blytheville. For real old-fashioned Southern Pit barbecue, see Bob and the crew at the Dixie Pig.
McClure Trucking Incorporated in Cooter is looking for experienced over-the-road truck drivers and leasing owner-operators. McClure Trucking has flatbed trailers available right now. If you have at least 18 months over-the-road experience and are looking for a good job with good equipment, contact McClure Trucking at 573-695-4945. Drivers receive sign-on bonus and are home midweek and weekends. For more information, call McClure Trucking Incorporated at 573-695-4945. Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
If you need it to get outdoors, call Senath State Bank for a loan. We'll finance a four-wheeler, side-by-side, SUV, camping trailer, a pontoon boat, or pickup truck. It's almost hunting season. Do you know of acreage for sale in the Deer Woods? We can help you buy hunting land, a cabin in the woods, or a lake house. Take advantage of an off-season deal on a ski boat or riding lawnmower with a Senath State Bank loan. Senath State Bank, Senath, Kennett, Arbird. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Four-Way Gin in Senath recognizes the dedication that farming takes to be successful and salutes our area producers for their hard work and commitment. Four-Way Gin is proud to be part of the farming community. Stop by Four-Way Gin for your cotton ginning needs at 502 North Main Street in Senath or call 573-738-2648. That's 738-2648. Four-Way Gin cheers on our area youth and wishes them the best for a successful season.
Good luck to the Piggott Mohawks from the Piggott School District, a broadcast sponsor of this week's Senath Hornersville tournament here on this Pollock station. Superintendent Freddie Bowen and board members Rob Chandler, Jacob Richardson, Jennifer Ron, Fallon Winscott, and Kristen Crittenden send congratulations to this year's coaches, players, and fans. Go Mohawks from the administration, staff, and students at the Piggott School District in Piggott, Arkansas.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Welcome back once again as we get ready to start the second half. Wildcats over talking to Coach Mathis, and Bulldogs taking a few extra warm-up shots here as we still have just a little bit of time left at halftime. Again, 3 games on Thursday and then 4 games on Friday to finish out days 3 and 4 of this 4-day tournament here from Senath Hornersville. On Thursday, same schedule as today, 4:30, 6 o'clock, and 7:30. 4:30 will be 8-seed Piggott taking on the loser of this matchup. And at 6 o'clock on Thursday, 1-seed Campbell taking on the winner of our matchup here. Then at 7:30 on Thursday, 2-seed Senath Hornersville, 3-seed Delta C7 battling it out. That sets up our matchups on Friday, 2:30 in the 7th-place game, 4 o'clock in the Consolation Championship. 5:30 for the 3rd-place game on Friday, and then a 7 o'clock start for the championship on Friday night right here from Senath Hornersville High School. Again, shout out to Senath Hornersville staff taking great care of us here. Also appreciate Tad Jones helping us out on the tech side of things. Ryan McDaniel running our camera controls for us and scoreboard as well. Monty Lyons keeping us on the air back at the station. Perry Jones calling the games last night as well. Cooter starts second half with the basketball. Bryson Green with it top of the key now. Hands it off to McLevain. McLevain will back up. As Coach Mathis changes up the plan. McLevain looking for Watkins in the corner, but stolen away by Lacewell. Lacewell to Plunkett. Plunkett loses a handle on it and out of bounds. He finally grabbed it, but it's out of bounds. Cooter Wildcat basketball back the other way. Again, Cooter trailing 32-29 here. McLevain to Lynn, to Watkins on the left side. Mathis, 3 from top of the key, off the mark. Green with the rebound for the Wildcats. Looking for Watkins, stolen away again by Lacewell. Hands it off to Knapp, and Knapp lets everybody run by before he comes into the front court. Lacewell now top of the key to Weaver on the left side. Weaver to Plunkett on the baseline. Back up top to Lacewell. Knapp right side this time. Back to Lacewell. And this time it's stolen away by Mathis. Mathis will wait for Lacewell to go by. Misses the first shot. Can't get the second shot to fall. And it's tipped out this time by the Bulldogs. Lacewell up the floor with it. Jumper from the lane. Kicks out. Braden Knapp with it. Drives. Floater. No good. Actually does good as it bounces off rim. Goes back in. 5-point lead now for Gideon. Jaden Mathis with it, dribbles up top of the key. Rice Lynn hands it off to McIlvain. McIlvain now will back out. 34-29, the lead for Gideon. Mathis driving. Rice Lynn, right wing. Rice Lynn drives the lane. Floater, high bounce, no good. Tipped out. Off of, a foul. A foul called on Cooter. Jack Watkins picking up the foul. His second. And he and Green will check out of the ball game. As I believe that's Snyder into the ball game for the Cooter Wildcats. And Sykes back in the ball game as well. Landon Weaver for 3 from the corner. Can't get it to fall. And Wildcats the basketball. Rice Lynn out front trying to get around Montgomery. Too strong on the layup. Plunkett the rebound. Hands it off to Weaver. Weaver will pull up. Plunkett in the corner. Plunkett for 3 from the left side. No good. And Lynn with the rebound. Lynn driving. Bounce pass to Snyder. Snyder now running baseline. Tries a little reverse move. Out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Cooter Wildcat basketball to inbound from the baseline here. 5:31 to go here in the third. Wildcats trailing 34-29. Inbound goes to Mathis in the corner. Mathis will dribble back up top. As Coach Mathis directs traffic here. Mathis spin move. Foul on the floor. Lacewell committing the foul, his second. Team's first here in the third. And the Wildcats will take it out at the baseline once again. Sykes will take it out. Inbound goes to Snyder under the goal. Spin move, shot is up and in. Jeremy Snyder's first points of the game. 3-point lead now for the Bulldogs. 34-31 as Knapp crosses into the front court. Over to Lacewell. Weaver on the right wing. Back to Lacewell once again. Lacewell to Weaver in the right corner. Back up top to Lacewell. Lacewell hands it off to Knapp. Cross court to Weaver. Weaver running baseline. Looking for Plunkett. And tipped out. And it will be Bulldogs basketball here. Weaver inbounds to Montgomery in the corner. Montgomery driving in. Shot high off the glass. That's good for 2 for Montgomery. Adding to his point total. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs once again. 4:30 to go in the third. McIlvain trying to get around Knapp. He is a hard defender to get around. Mathis to Snyder. Snyder shot off the mark. And put back up and in by, I believe that was Sykes putting it back and in. 5 points for Sykes in the ball game. Knapp over on the left wing now. Looking for Montgomery, but stolen away by Snyder. To Mathis, back to Snyder. Shot too strong. Lacewell, the rebound for Gideon. And a foul called on Jeremy Snyder, his first for the Wildcats. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 3:56 to go in the third. as the Bulldogs lead it 36-33. We'll be back right after this.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people in all our locations, this is home. Apply online today. It's easy. From our family to yours. Welcome home. First National Bank.
Welcome back once again. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Bulldogs will inbound after taking the timeout. Lacewell will give it to Knapp, and Knapp will bring it up the floor. Lacewell looking for Plunkett in the lane. It tipped out, but he picks it up. Shot no good. Weaver with the rebound, taken away by the Wildcats. Mathis now will run the offense. Lynn back to Mathis once again. Just a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Mathis trying to get around Weaver. Drives, shot, rolls in and out. He just can't get it to fall in. Bulldogs with the rebound. Out front to Weaver. Weaver picks up the dribble, now looking for help. Plunkett in the corner. Plunkett driving. Lacewell, baseline, pushes in. Can't get it to fall off the glass. Try it again. That doesn't fall. Montgomery takes it away this time, and he puts it up and in. And a steal on the inbound by Lacewell. He puts it up and in for two. 40-33, the lead for the Bulldogs here. 2:45 to go in the third. McIlvain's shot off the mark. Montgomery the rebound. Tipped out by Snyder, but Montgomery picks it up. Knapp will have it as he'll bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Lacewell, left side. Cross court to Weaver. Weaver back up top to Knapp. Back to Lacewell, left side. Lacewell running the lane. He'll put it up and in off the glass for two. All the way in with it. 9-point lead now for Gideon. Their biggest lead of the night. 42-33. 2:10 left to go in the third. Mathis to McIlvain for three. That one finally falls in. First three that the Wildcats have made in a while. Cuts it to 6 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Snyder applying pressure to Knapp in the back court, but he gets it in the front court to Lacewell. Back to Knapp up top. Back to Lacewell. Montgomery lane. Plunkett running baseline. Weaver for three from the right side. That's off the mark. Plunkett rebound. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Riceley in the rebound for the Wildcats. Hands it off to Mathis. Mathis up the floor with it. Pulls up top of the key now. Hands it off to McIlvain. Knapp tips it out of bounds. Good effort there from Braden Knapp. Diving for the basketball. It does go out of bounds. Lucy and Green back in. Snyder. And Sykes coming out of the ball game. Lynn will inbound for the Wildcats. Inbound goes in the backcourt to Mathis. They'll bring it across the floor, across the timeline into the front court. Minute 20 to go here in the third. McIlvain to Lucy. Lynn on the far side. Lucy driving in. Gets that one to fall. Knapp will bring it up the floor now. Montgomery running in. Can't get the shot to fall. Struggle for the basketball. He saves it. Gets it into Plunkett. Plunkett driving, looking for Montgomery. Tipped out of bounds off of the Wildcats. The Bulldog basketball to inbound. Weaver inbounds to Knapp up top. Weaver, Plunkett now, looking for Lacewell. Pass too strong, but Lacewell's shot is up and in anyways. He puts it up in there. Lacewell in double digits with 10. 6-point lead for Gideon, 44-38. Lynn, Lucy running baseline. Can't get it to fall. Mathis puts it up and in. 9 points for Mathis. Montgomery, Lacewell. A block foul on Mathis as Wildcats wanting the charge there. Third foul for Mathis. Third team foul here in the third. Gideon will inbound. .26 seconds left here in the third. Snyder checking in as Lucy checks out. Montgomery will inbound for the Bulldogs. Up by 4, 44-40. Plunkett to Knapp as the Wildcats trying to trap here. Lacewell now. Back to Knapp. This one tipped in the air. Plunkett comes out with it. Looking for Montgomery, but Weaver comes out with it. Back to Weaver. Final seconds here in the third. Plunkett trying to get free so he can get a shot away. He will. And misses, tips out. Montgomery tries to do something with it, but time will expire here in the third. Bulldogs with a 44-40 lead over the Wildcats when we start the fourth right after this.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. Gideon Bulldogs out front 44-40 over the Wildcats. Team still in the huddle. Winner advances to the winner's bracket and will take on Campbell at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Loser falls to the consolation bracket and will take on 8 seed Piggott in the first game on Thursday at 4:30. Senath Hornersville, the 2 seed, taking on 3 seed Delta C7 at 7:30 on Thursday, right here on the live stream and the radio for you with Pollock Broadcasting. Be back on the call all the games for this tournament. Wildcats supplying the pressure here on the inbound for the Bulldogs. Knapp to Lacewell. Lacewell pushing in. 2 more points for Lacewell. He has 8 in the third and fourth quarter combined so far. 6-point lead for Gideon. Watkins to Lynn. Lynn driving. Finger roll off the backboard for 2 for Ross Lynn. His first points here in the second half. Gideon leading by 4. Plunkett now trying to get around Mathis. Cross court to Weaver, too strong. Goes out of bounds. Coach Buchanan saying, calm down, calm down. Wildcats will inbound. 7:23 to go in the ball game. Mathis to Lynn. Out of Watkins. Back to Lynn. Lynn for 3. Top of the key. No good off the back of the rim as it comes out. Knapp will have it out front now. Right wing. Well, give it to Weaver. Weaver will hold. Was looking for Plunkett. Stolen away by Snyder. Snyder up the floor. Will hand it off to Mathis. Mathis driving the lane. Back to Snyder. Snyder's shot is blocked by Montgomery. Picked up by Snyder. Pass out top goes. Was going for Lynn, but it was off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. Snyder will come out as Green goes in. Bulldogs will inbound at midcourt here. 6:47 to go in regulation. Plunkett takes the inbound, right wing. Lacewell to Weaver to Montgomery for 2. Good ball movement there by the Bulldogs. 18 points in the game for Montgomery. Mathis up the floor with it as Cooter trails by 6. This ball tipped out by Knapp. Steals it away, going to try to finish it off, and Watkins flies in. Looking for the steal, but it committed the foul instead. His third, team's first here in the fourth. But Knapp at the line for 2. First shot from Knapp is in there. 5 points in the game for Knapp. 7-point lead for Gideon here. 6:28 to go in the ball game. Can make it 8 with this one. This one's up. And it rolls around and falls in. Makes both of those. Mathis up the floor with it for Cooter, down by 8. Lynn now to Lucy. Back to Lynn. Lynn for three. Nothing but net on that one. 16 points for Lynn in the ball game. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs as they come up the floor. Lacewell now to Knapp. Knapp to Lacewell once again. Lacewell trying to get around Mathis and Lucy now. And that's a charge. As Lacewell again dropped the shoulder. That's the second time he's been called for the charge tonight. Third foul for Lacewell in the ball game. First for Gideon here in the fourth, and Cooter will inbound. 6:02 to go in regulation. Mathis takes it in the back court, brings it into the front court, and will run the offense. Hands it off to McLevain. McLevain top of the key now. Lance Lucy driving. Shot up and in for Lance Lucy. 3-point lead for Gideon now as they try to trap Plunkett at midcourt. Lacewell with it. It pops out. He picks it up. Now to Weaver. To Knapp. Knapp driving. And we're going to have a foul called on Jaden Mathis. A reach-in foul. His fourth. Team second here in the fourth. Coming into the ball game for Cooter. Number 2. Don't have that on my roster. Knapp, Weaver, so they're playing back and forth here. Keep away, Montgomery off the feed for 2. 20 points for Montgomery in the ball game. 5-point lead for Gideon. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Lynn, Lucy, tipped out by Lacewell. Save Cooter basketball. 5:17 to go in regulation. Mathis and Simmons in as number 2 and Green out. And Cooter will inbound. Grissom into the ball game. McLevain with it now. Hands it off to Simmons. He wasn't ready for it. Mathis for 3 from the corner. That's off the mark. Tipped up in the air. Steal. McLevain with the rebound. Mathis up top this time for 3. That's in there for 3. 2-point game now. 52-50 for the Bulldogs. Stolen away by McLevain to Lucy. We're tied at 52. The timeout on the floor, all tied at 52, 4:53 to go in regulation here. And this opening round matchup between 4-seed Cooter, 5-seed Gideon. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Cooter R4 School District Administration, Board of Education, staff, and students are proud of this year's Wildcat teams and wish continued success and all the best. Congratulations from Superintendent Clay Snyder, Board President James Lynn, Vice President Brandon Neal, and Board members Stuart Robinson, Robert King, Andy Barnes, Brittany Brody, and Nick Farrow, who encourage you to support this year's team. Go Wildcats from the Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri.
What a ball game we got here in our nightcap for you. Tied at 52, 4:53 to go in the ball game. As Gideon has the basketball, trying to get to the front court. Cooter trying to trap and get that ball back. Lacewell now in the corner trap. Montgomery with it, pushes in, shot up, no good. McLevain the rebound. Up the floor with it quickly for the Wildcats. Pulls up now. Sykes for 3 from the right side. It's off the mark. Knapp the rebound for Gideon. Knapp and Lucy pushing each other there, but it will be Lucy called for the foul. His first, team's third here in the fourth. Weaver will take it out for the Bulldogs. Inbound will go to Grissom. He'll give it back to Weaver. Montgomery in the corner. Back to Weaver on the wing. Knapp up top for the Bulldogs. Knapp driving. Taking it all the way to the hoop for 2. McLevain will take the inbound. And he'll bring it up the floor. Cooter trailing once again, 54-52. Lucy with it, left side. Bryce Lynn up top. Hands it off to Sykes. Sykes wanted the 3. Now Lucy up top. He'll pull up for the 3. Can't get that to fall. Simmons, rebound. Pushes in, was looking for a teammate on the baseline. Nobody there. Out of bounds, and it will be Gideon Bulldog basketball. Simmons out once again, and Green back in the ball game. Weaver will inbound. Gets it to Lacewell. Lacewell to Weaver. Now Knapp as they get in the front court. Weaver left side. Sykes and Lucy try to trap. Montgomery, Lacewell, baseline. Good ball movement there from Gideon. Lacewell 14 points in the game, a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs, 56-52. Pulls up for the long three. That is McIlvain. No good. Ball tipped around. Lucy, the shot. No good, but it'll go to the line for 2. Picking up the foul is Lacewell, his 4th, team 2nd here in the 4th. Lacewell, 14 points in the game, and he's been a presence on the rebound. So if he fouls out, that would be a huge part of this Bulldogs offense and defense coming out of the ball game. First shot from Lucy is in there. 7 points for Lucy. Cuts it back to a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs, 56-53. Lucy can make it a 2-point game with this free throw. And he does, as he sinks both of those. 56-54, 3:20 to go. It's full court pressure now for the Wildcats. Montgomery taking it all the way to the hoop. That's blocked by Green. But Grissom picks it up at the free throw line. Weaver, left wing. Weaver driving baseline, shot up and in, and a foul. Foul called right at the end there as well. Weaver's first point since the first quarter. That foul attributed to Lucy, his 2nd, team's 4th here in the 4th quarter. At the line for 1 is Landon Weaver. It's up and it's in. 5-point lead once again now for Gideon. 59-54, 3 minutes to go in the ball game. McIlvain to Lynn, to Mathis, to Lucy. Lucy trying to get in there. Foul on. I believe this might be on Grissom this time. We'll see. It is Drake Grissom. His first, team's 3rd here in the 4th. Lucy will take it out for the Wildcats on the baseline. Down by 5. It goes to Mathis. Shot up and in, and he'll go to the line, try to convert a 3-point play. Nice off-balance shot there from Mathis. That is Weaver picking up the foul, his 3rd. Team's 4th. Both teams with 4 fouls here now in the 4th quarter. This shot is up. And it's in there. Converts the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Just a 2-point lead now for the Bulldogs. 59-57 as they try to get into the front court. Wildcats with the press. Montgomery with it. Free throw line. Grissom shot. No good. Foul on Bryson Green. His 1st. That is the team's 5th. Bonus shooting now. Gideon the rest of the way. Actually, the next foul for the Bulldogs will be bonus shooting for both teams the rest of the way. Drake Grissom at the line for the first time tonight. And first free throw is in. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Can make it 4 with this one. And he does. Sinks both of them. 2 points for him now. And a travel on McIlvain on the inbound. Turns it back over to Gideon as they lead it. 61-57, short end of the court as they'll inbound from the baseline. 2:38 to go. Inbound goes up top to Knapp. Knapp to Weaver. Weaver now looking to run the baseline. Now we'll get it back up top to Knapp. Looking for Montgomery in the lane. Ball free. Stolen away by McIlvain. McIlvain trying to get around Grissom. And a foul called. I believe it's on Grissom this time. It is his 2nd, team's 5th. Both teams. Bonus shooting now the rest of the way. 2:23 to go in the ball game. What a matchup to end our second day of action for you. 61-57 the lead for the Bulldogs, but McIlvain can make it a 2-point game. 2 free throws here. First one is up and in. 10 points for McIlvain in the ball game now. Second shot from McIlvain. No good. And Lacewell and Grissom tangle up for the rebound there. But Bulldogs come out with it. Trying to get in the front court. Trying to break the press here. Knapp finally in the front court, loses the handle of the basketball, gets it away to Montgomery, who gives it back to Knapp. Looking for Montgomery, baseline, pushing in, shot, no good. Lacewell rebound, puts it back up and in. 16 points for Lacewell, 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Minute 50 to go in the ball game. Cooter trails 63-58 as they have the ball in offense. Mathis driving all the way to the hoop and gets it to lay in. 17 points for Mathis now, just a 3-point ball game. Lacewell looking for some help now. Weaver has it. He'll step into the front court. Left side, Knapp. Back to Weaver, left side. Weaver would normally shoot the three, but now move the ball around. Bulldogs trying to hold on to this lead for another minute and 15 seconds here. Montgomery, Weaver driving, baseline, no good. Lacewell rebound, back up, puts it in for two. Lacewell 18 in the ball game, 5-point lead for Gideon. Mathis will cross the timeline with a minute to go in this one. Cooter down by 5, 65-60. McLevain for three. No good as it bounces, it goes out of bounds. 53 seconds left as Gideon will inbound. The length of the floor here, up by 5. And Coach Mathis going to take a timeout for his Wildcats with 53 seconds left in the ball game. We'll take a quick 60-second timeout and be back after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suits, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suits, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Welcome back once again. We opted for a 30-second break instead. Don't want to miss any of the action at the end of this ball game. 53 seconds left. And this one that's coming down to the wire, it looks like. Gideon with a 5-point lead, 65-60. And it has been a heck of a matchup in this one. Our final of 3 games for you here on day 2 to set up our schedule for day 3 on Thursday. As we'll be back on the air with you at 4:30 on Thursday after we finish out day 2 here. 3 games Thursday, 4 games on Friday on Championship Day. We'll run through that schedule of games for you before we get out of here. Wildcats will press here as the Bulldogs will inbound. 53 seconds to go, leading 65-60. Inbound goes to Knapp. Knapp to Weaver. Weaver now to Lacewell, front court. Lacewell has the ball tipped in the air. Watkins comes out with it. Gives it off to McLevain. McLevain will bring it up the floor. McLevain to Lynn. Back to McLevain. McLevain right side. Mathis to Lynn. Mathis once again. Mathis driving in. Bounce pass to Snyder. Shot too strong. Montgomery the rebound for the Bulldogs. Lacewell to Knapp. And a reach-in foul by Snyder will send Knapp to the free throw line. Snyder's second foul. We're in bonus shooting, so Knapp will be at the line for 2. 22 seconds left in this one. Bulldogs up by 5, 65-60, trying to hold on to this lead for a few seconds longer. Knapp just made it a 6-point game. 9 points in the game for Knapp. If he makes this one, 10 points. And a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs, and he does. McElvain quickly up the floor. Rice Lynn. Jack Watkins with it. Mathis. Mathis double team. Lynn for 3. It's in off the backboard. Timeout taken by the Cooter Wildcats with 10.6 seconds on the clock. We're going to keep it here, though, and not miss the end of this one as Rice Lynn pulls them a little closer. Still a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. 67-63. 10.6 seconds left on the clock. And regulation here. The Bulldogs will inbound after the timeout. Have to go length of the floor here. They have to get it into the front court at least, or prevent the turnover. Keep the Wildcats from having an opportunity here. Wildcats looking for a steal on the inbound. any kind of turnover to give themselves an opportunity. It's a two-shot game. They have to make at least 2 shots to at least tie it up here. Trailing by 4, 67-63. Again, 10.6 seconds left on the clock here in regulation. Drake Montgomery, tallest player on the floor, will take it out for the Bulldogs. Inbound goes to Knapp. He is fouled by Lynn. Knapp will go to the line for 2 with 9.7 seconds left on the clock. That's Rice Lynn's first foul of the ball game. So Bulldogs will not be on the lane for these 2 shots. Knapp's first one rolls in and out. Stays a 4-point game. 67-63. And a timeout taken by Coach Buchanan and the Gideon Bulldogs here before Knapp's second shot. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Again, we're going to keep it here. We'll go ahead and tell you our schedule for Thursday and Friday while they take the timeout. Again, 4:30 on Thursday. 8-seed Piggott take on the loser of this matchup. At 6 o'clock on Thursday, 1-seed Campbell will take on the winner of this matchup in the winner's bracket. Then at 7:30 on Thursday, 2-seed Senath Hornersville taking on 3-seed Delta C7 in the winner's bracket as well. Then on Friday, 4 games. First game is at 2:30. 7-seed Naylor taking on opponent to be determined in the 7th-place game. Armorel facing consolation, or the winner of Piggott and the loser of this matchup in the consolation championship at 4. At 5:30 on Friday, the 3rd-place game, and at 7 o'clock, the championship. Knapp makes that one. Makes it a 5-point ball game, 68-63. Mathis for 3, a long 3, and knocks it down. Mathis with the timeout for the Cooter Wildcats as well, with 3.3 seconds left in the ball game. Mathis shot that from near the half court at the elbow, and the Wildcats taking the timeout. They have none left. The Bulldogs with 1. And what a shot from Jaden Mathis. That gives him 20 points in the ball game. And just a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. 3.3 seconds on the clock as they will inbound. Have to come length of the floor. Wildcats, I'm sure, looking to foul on the inbound. Take their chances at the free throw line. 68-66. The lead for Gideon. It won't be Mathis with the foul. He has 4. Don't want him to foul out, especially if he can shoot the ball like that. Montgomery to inbound for the Bulldogs. And Knapp has it, and he is fouled with 1.9 seconds left. He'll go to the free throw line once again. And the foul attributed to Jaden McIlvain. That's his second. Knapp at the line for 2. If he makes them both, it's a 4-point game. First one is up. Bounces in and out. Yeah, he can make it a 3-point game. Can make it still a 1-shot game for the Wildcats. Have an opportunity here. Knapp will make this one. It is a 3-point game. So I guess Cooter having 1 timeout according to the scorekeeper's table. Everybody else thought that they had none. He asked the scorekeeper's table if he had 1 left, and they said yes. So again, we're going to keep it here. 1.9 seconds on the clock here as the Wildcats, I believe, take their final timeout now. Gideon with 1 more. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs, 69-66. What a matchup here to end. This is day 2. This is championship caliber matchup here. Wildcats will inbound, have to go length of the floor here. But they've got some shooters. Any of them can shoot it and make it. Mathis apparently from half court. He shot that ball from way out there to pull them within 2 just a moment ago. Green will inbound for the Wildcats. Wildcats going to try to tie it here with a shot. 1.9 seconds left. And the Bulldogs going to burn their final timeout. So they want to make sure they're all on the same page. Bissell shrugging his shoulders saying, hey, they're going to use their final timeout as well. Coach Mathis wanted to make sure that they can run the baseline on the inbound here. Just under 2 seconds to go in regulation. What a matchup to end our second day of play here. Gideon, the 5 seed, leading 4 seed Cooter, 69-66. Cooter trying to inbound and get a chance to tie it here. Push it into overtime. Bulldogs going to try to do everything they can. Keep that from happening. Bulldogs are ready to go on defense. Waiting for the Wildcats to get ready to go on offense. There, they break out of the team huddle. Snyder will inbound for the Wildcats. So they're spread out all over the floor. Shooters in the front court here. It will be Green taking it in the back court. And the ball is going to be knocked up in the air, tipped around, and the Bulldogs will win this one. Mathis pointing that he thought it hit the support, but the officials saying no, it did not hit the support. And this game has officially gone final with the Cooter Wildcats falling to the Gideon Bulldogs 69-66. We're going to take one more break here from day 2. Come back, wrap it up for this one in just a moment.
Harold Bibbs & Sons Trucking is a family-owned and operated trucking company that's been in business for over 50 years. Harold Bibbs & Sons Trucking is known for treating their customers and drivers like one of the family. Right now, you can join their team. Bibbs Trucking is looking for drivers. Call today for more information. 573-888-7202. Harold Bibbs & Sons Trucking in Hornersville is so proud of the local youth and wishes the Senath Hornersville Lions the best of luck.
All right, listen up, folks. It is our Slate of Competition inventory reduction event. Whether you're in the market for a new set of wheels or a pre-owned gem, we've got something that'll have you singing jingle bells all the way home. So don't be a Grinch. Head over to jp-aig.com, stalk me on social media, or come down to JP Ford Nissan right here at exit 67 in Blytheville. We'll have hot coffee and a mistletoe ready for you. You better hurry before these deals are slayed away.
The Delta C7 School District supports high school sports and sends best wishes to the Delta C7 Chargers. Good luck, team, from Superintendent Dr. Ben Johnson, Principal Brad Sneed, Assistant Principal Alex Morgan, Board President Kelly Wilkerson Delenti, Vice President Mike Tidwell, Secretary Sam Rittenberry, Treasurer Robert Lebo, and members Matt Hood, Jonathan Thrasher, and Chris Young. Good luck to the Delta C7 Chargers, coaches, and players from the board, administration, staff, and students of the Delta C7 School District in Deering, Missouri.
Welcome back one more time to day 2 here at the Senath Hornersville Christmas Tournament. What an end to our second day. 69-66, the win for the Gideon Bulldogs. So the mild upset is the 5 seed over the 4 seed in this one. So Gideon advances to the winner's bracket, while Cooter falls to the consolation bracket. And we'll talk about that one more time before we get out of here as well. Looking at the offensive breakdown for each team. For the Cooter Wildcats, Jeremy Snyder with 2 points. Rice Lynn finished with 19. Jaden McLevain finished with 10. Lance Lucy finished with 8 for the Wildcats. Jaden Simmons with 2. Alex Sykes with 5. And Jaden Mathis tied for the lead for all scorers with 20 points. For the Wildcats, hit a long three-pointer from almost from half court to pull within 2 late in the ball game, but Cooter coming up short. Cooter did shoot 8 of 10 from the free throw line, so 80% for them. For the Gideon Bulldogs, Hayden Lacewell finished with 18 points, 8 of those coming in that close, crucial fourth quarter there. 11 points for Jacob Plunkett. Braden Knapp finished with 12, 8 of those coming in the fourth quarter. Majority of that on free throws, as he was 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the second half. Drake Grissom finished with 2 crucial free throws late as well. Drake Montgomery tied for the lead of all scorers with 20, and Landon Weaver finishing with 6 for the Bulldogs as well. Bulldogs shooting 13 of 16 from the free throw line. As they say, sometimes comes down to free throws, and you can see in a game like this that's what happened. 69-66 the final score. So Cooter falls to the consolation bracket. So they'll be in our first matchup on Thursday at 4:30. 4-seed Cooter taking on 8-seed Piggott. At 6 o'clock on Thursday, it'll be 1-seed Campbell taking on 5-seed Gideon in the winner's bracket. And also in the winner's bracket on Thursday, 2-seed Senath Hornersville and 3-seed Delta C7 for day 3 of the Senath Hornersville Christmas tournament. That'll do it from Senath Hornersville here for this day of play. We do want to thank our sponsors making it possible to bring you coverage of the Senath Hornersville Christmas tournament. We want to thank Monty Lyons back at the station for keeping us on the air, for Tad Jones doing things behind the scenes that only he can do to make everything run smooth. Ryan McDaniel on our camera control, running our scoreboard controls as well. And Paul Glass for Pollock Broadcasting. Until Thursday night, everyone be safe, be blessed, and be kind to one another.
This has been live coverage of the Senath Hornersville Christmas Tournament. Our broadcast is presented by Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Baker Implement Company, NEA Baptist Hospital, and by Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Broadcast sponsors include the Senath Hornersville Schools, Farmers Union Gin, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Senath, Moss Electric, Senath State Bank, Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric and Fiber, Four-Way Gin, Wilson Trucking, Campbell Schools, MFA Oil, the Cooter R4 Schools, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Cooter, the Piggott School District, the Gideon School District, Bibbs Trucking, Chandler Farms, by Jack Hollifield Auctioneer, by J.P. Ford Nissan in Blytheville, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, Piggott Community Hospital, Jamerson Farms, First National Bank, the Dixie Pig, Pemiscot-Dunklin Director Danny Glass, the Delta C7 Schools, Southern Bank, and by Hubbard and Hoke Furniture in Blytheville. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.